sure it's full R right.
Yes, yes, yes.
Introduce yourself.
For I will consider my cat Geoffrey, for he is the servant of the living God, truly and daily serving him. At the first glance of the glory of God in the east, he worships in his way. For this is done by bringing his body 7 times round with elegant quickness. For he knows that God is his Savior. For God has blessed him in the variety of his movements. For there is nothing sweeter than his goodness when at rest. For I am possessed of a cat, surpassing in beauty, from whom I take occasion to bless Almighty God. For the mouse is a creature of great personal valor. For this is a true case. Cat takes female mouse will not depart, but stands threatening and daring. If you will let her go, I will engage you as prodigious a creature as you are. For the mouse is a creature of great personal valor. For the mouse is of an hospitable disposition.
Very nice, Vanessa. What do you usually sing? Treble, alto?
Yes, I'm usually a soprano.
Now, so when we play with some of the lower things, you've got to stay in the same flock, darling.
The same
Flock, F-A-C-H. You have
Okay.
to stay up in the same area. So even though you've got all these nice notes down there, you have to stay up in the same placement. Otherwise, you've got 2 different voices going on, and that puts a little disparity there.
Okay.
So that has to bring that up. The speech itself, gang, needs to be all in this area. You've heard these things before, I'm sure, in different ways, but it needs to be in this pocket, in these resonators. So when we're doing, I'm going to come up here without your glasses, Anderson. What are you doing? That's stupid. I just had cataract surgery and took care of my distance, but I still can't see anything close. For instance, right in the beginning, look at the piece of music that you're doing, all of you, and strategize and find out whatever you are doing, find out what the tessitura of that piece is. And the tessitura meaning the mean of it, like you're in statistics, it's the mean of it, where the lay of the land happens to be. And you kind of go, where do I have to be in placement to sustain that whole thing? And that's where you have to place that. So we don't go down for the bottom notes, so down on the way down, or up to the up notes. You want everything to come into an equalized place so that the speech and the singing, intoned, is all through this same resonating area.
Okay.
That's very important to understand because it simplifies.
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to say, well, I gotta get the words, I gotta get the rhythms, I got all these pitches doing that, and it's making me, yeah, it makes us go into the ladder. So I'm addressing this for all of you, so we'll be looking at that today in terms of performance practice, how we use the language, how we feel the rhythm, we feel the underlying pulse and the driving force of it, and that there's a line that's being drawn through there like you're doing a long bow right on through there.
So think more phrasing.
That's right,
Okay.
that's right.
Okay.
You get to do it all at one time, it's not
Right.
left to right reading, that's
Right.
the thing. So then when you come here, she happens to be, it's okay to play with these things, but the bottom, I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the wrong one. This one has to be up where this is.
Okay.
So I would work at octave levels or fifths levels so that you're working at that overtone session up at the top. And you begin to realize, it's all working here instead of at the mouth.
Okay.
So some of you are more experienced at this than others, but it's all of, we learn to speak that way instead of here. Because the minute we bring it down and do here, everything goes south.
Yeah.
And in our speaking range, we're not accustomed to being voicing up on things
Right.
and using this.
Okay.
Okay, well,
What's
and
up
you don't have to lift the pitch, honey. You don't have to lift the pitch, darling, but what you have
that
to,
was a good thing. You know?
it's a level. It's not like, I gotta get the pitch way up here.
Okay.
It doesn't do that, it's just here, in place.
Okay.
So you're gonna become a magician,
Yeah.
and you're sending it here, which is the mirror of the soul anyway, and this is where we express, is at the eye level, instead of me
Okay.
drawing attention down here and saying,
Yeah.
don't you get what I'm saying, you know, but then you wonder, why can't I negotiate? Why can't I negotiate from here to here?
Interesting. Yeah, okay.
Does
I
that
never
make
thought about it
sense?
like that. Yeah, it does.
Just kind of simplify things a little bit. Can we
Yeah.
try a little bit and see if you can
Okay.
equalize this a little bit? And I would do, let's do here, do a few things, and I might stop you, and then we'll go into that other one, see if you can keep it up in the same place.
Okay, so pick up page
Yeah.
15. That's what she was saying. Or at the first glance. For at the first glance of the glory of God in the east, he worships.
Now, did you see something going through there a little bit more?
I'm trying.
But I mean, did you
Yeah.
feel it go
I
through a
heard
little
it.
bit more?
I heard it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Now, can you do a little bit more? Can you draw a little longer line there? Rather than,
Okay.
we're a little short.
Okay.
You know, and we have to go beyond the physicality, beyond the boundaries of our body, because guess what? We, as singers, as resonant beings, need to learn how to self-amplify. We're in the business of so many microphones and commercial singing and that kind of thing. We're not commercial singers.
Yeah,
We are, we are resonant beings, and you move it on through there. This is how we communicate. And I'm going to throw this out at you. This is an energy thing too, because each of you has 50 feet more of space around you that is you energetically.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
Throw it out at you.
Because, and you're in the center of that universe, so this allows you to feel much more of that relationship to your space, inside and out.
Okay.
So there's no reason to stop here.
Okay.
So see if you can move that through.
Okay.
We've got a lot more horizontal room to go.
Okay. For at the first glance of the glory of God in the east, he worships in his way.
What'd you feel?
A lot of coming out my sinuses, like
Yeah.
in this area.
That was the forwardness. It's amazing. It's magic.
Yeah.
And
Lot
it
of
takes a lot more energy,
It's a lot more energy.
but it's a different kind of work.
Yeah.
To have to be doing all this on top instead of using them. Now, when you went that way, look what happened. This started to be engaged.
Okay.
Your column use and using it from this voicing of here. So, wow, I went right on out those windows and suddenly I could get right off the top of my lungs.
Okay.
So now you're singing off the interest, but that's the voicing through things that's important to create line.
Yeah.
Now can you do that same thing into the lower one?
Okay, sure. Let's see.
Challenge, challenge.
Just want to start at the top of the song. For the mouse
It's a no-no.
No?
For the bop, bum, ba bum, bum. Nope, nope, you're not that voice.
Okay.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
So don't experiment with alto songs then, you're saying?
No, 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 I'm not
Oh.
saying that. I'm not saying no-no to that at all. I'm saying it's a no-no to go down and ride the register.
Okay.
You bring that register up to where you were, it's your fa. You're not an alto right now. I don't know. You might end up being a higher mezzo. But as it is, you got to equalize. So you don't da-da-da. You know, you're going to end up belting the thing eventually.
Yeah.
You've got to keep that up. Ya-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. It's just the same thing in a lower place.
Okay.
It's important that your lower part of your voice is brought up to the same frequency as where that top is.
Yeah.
The frequency of the pitches at the lower level are not the same frequency as the higher ones, but we have to help equalize that so that it is. And then our speech is all in the same place. Because how you're using that right now is going to create bad habits in speech.
Okay.
And that's one of the major problems. Hand up.
No, I was just letting you guys know it's been 10 minutes.
Say what?
I'm just letting
Oh,
you guys
shoot.
know it's been 10 minutes. I'm sorry.
See what I mean?
See, I'm so
I
sorry.
flap my
I'm just
lips.
letting you guys know.
Tell them how to do it.
10 minutes is like 2 minutes to me.
Try the lower one.
I'll try that same phrase again.
Yeah,
and see if I
yeah,
can
yeah,
place
yeah,
it higher.
yeah. Don't pay attention to her.
I'll do that.
See if you can bring that up.
For the mouse is a creature
Further.
of great personal value.
Further. Oh, no, go. We're still in the
Oh, this is a true case. Case. Cat takes female mouse.
Oh,
male mouse.
no, driving that chest. The head is always in it, no matter what. The placement, it doesn't mean it's head register, but you have to have that in it no matter what.
Okay.
Spin,
For this is a true
Slower place.
case. Cat takes female mouse. Male mouse will not depart, but stands
I buy it, you're done.
around.